So best believe and understand.
You too close.
If whatever you planning ends up hurting my brother in the end, there is nobody on earth that can save you from me. I eat punks like you for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm tired of your messy queens coming in here messing with my family. Either you can get in line, or you can be removed.
What is going on, beautiful people? It's your boy here, Wesley from ACONNECTIONTV here on YouTube, the one place in the World Wide Web where we actually adopt some of the connections despite our differences, and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time seeing me, I don't know where you've been, but I've been around. Follow me on all my social medias, Twitter and Instagram at ACONNECTIONTV. Like this video, leave a comment under this video, and subscribe because it's all free to do. Now I'm here to talk to y'all about the challenge, New World Order. I believe this is episode 7. And yeah, I just want to preface this video by saying I'm a reviewer, not a reporter. I watch the episodes just like y'all, and I give my crazy antic-filled review or recap of the episode. Now, I've been following the challenge for a very long time, and I am pro vets, pro legends. I love seeing my familiar faces. So yeah, that's the kind of guy you're watching. Anyways, we're gonna recap, which, by the way, I love these recaps. Every time they start this episode, I love the recaps. But it just makes me feel good to get a recap. Brett and Johnny had to go home, and Tristan and Emily were the victors. Yeah, I love a good comeback and dig it in that ass kind of story. You know, Johnny and, you know, well, Kellyanne was like, I don't really like that she had to go out this way. But girl, bye. She gone, and I'm glad she gone because the way she did Kelly was trash. Justine and Johnny are swinging on, you know, the little swing set. And obviously this is about them. So something's going to happen to them. You know how MTV edits. Like if you see somebody heavily in the intro, they're going to be in elimination, or they're going to win, or they're going home. One of the two. Right? So in between time, I'm like, okay, Justine and Bananas are probably going to win, or they're going to be involved in something, right? Because we're seeing them. Then Emily and Yes, Team Australia, Kellyanne and Tristan, Team UK, talked to Jody and Benha, who are from Argentina, about, you know, like them working together and, you know, being around each other and helping each other out. Actually, Emily wasn't there. It was Kelly and Tristan talking to Jody and Benha at this particular moment. Kellyanne and Yes just came up on my screens. I think, you know, Emily was running. I think Emily was running track. I keep getting Kelly and Emily mixed up. Anyways, they want to work together, and they feel like they could get the other side to go against the main brouhaha, which is the USA team, which seems to be cracking and fracturing by themselves because Danny doesn't like Ben doesn't like Sarah, Danny wants Jordan out, Tori wants to keep Jordan in, even though Jordan is Team UK, I believe Jordan is with Cass. So it's just interesting how the USA are fracturing amongst themselves when they were so on the same page as picking the Argentinians and getting them out. Now they just don't know which way to go, which is, this is interesting. I don't understand why they're just cracking the way that they are. But anyways, they talk saying that they won't say each other's names. They agree that the teams are cracking in the USA Alliance. Tori talks to Justine. Justine says she isn't getting along with Danny in the game. And, you know, they can be cool outside of the game, but they aren't seeing eye to eye when it comes to being inside of the actual house. Because like I said, Danny wants Jordan to go, and Tori wants Jordan to stay because they used to F around. I understand, like a lot of y'all were leaving, you know, comments under my videos saying that it only makes sense for Danny to want these people out because they're going to win the finals. Yeah, but the way that Johnny got out today wasn't at Danny's hand. And Danny didn't have to say anything. It just happened. You know what I'm saying? So in moments like this is where you make your move. Like Ben and Kaycee made a move, and it was what it was. They saved themselves, and now Team USA is no longer really here, not to get to the end, but that's how I want Danny to play. Like, play smart. You know, you can mix and mingle a little bit, but don't right out the gate be like, we want you out, because there's never been an opportunity that pulls itself for it to happen. So now you're saying you want these people out, you want these people out, and now you're putting a target on your back. Like, if Tori wasn't with Danny, they would have got Danny out a long time ago. So that's how I want Danny to like think about things and like play, right? I I auditioned for a reality show, so I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I just want to throw that out there because I'll be reviewing these reality shows so much, and I'll be thinking about reality TV. But I auditioned for a reality show, and it was interesting. But I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna call me. Anyways, Danny says he feels defeated. He is yelling and fighting, and that's not him. Ben says he's not sleeping at night, but he only cares about him and Kaycee at the end of the day. Amber gets in between Kaz and Theo, and they are on decent terms. Y'all know I'm a fan of Theo in terms of like his OnlyFans, but and he like great to look at. But Theo hasn't really made a big like splash on the challenge in a long time. So Theo's been real mute this season, except for like yelling at Danny. I don't know. It's just, it is what it is. The Legends have the day off, and the MVPs have to work alone racing under the castle. I thought this was a great challenge. I liked it. They played smart, and they actually came together so that they could get out of the tunnel and make a move. I'm sorry, but these producers it seems like they don't really survey the areas that they put these people in. Like, did these people look for snakes or anything down there? Because it feels like they don't. And I don't know if that's how I'm supposed to feel watching this, and maybe they do. But like the spiders and the roach, what? Like, y'all gonna need to go downstairs and check that out before I get in there. Like, what are we talking about? Like, it was some long spider thing. Maybe it was dead. I don't understand. But like, And what is my feet in? Like, what is this water system that I'm walking? Is this shit? Like, I'm so confused. I don't know, like, what's happening here? Not me. But I thought it was smart that they worked together. You know what I'm saying? I also was curious about what happened to Ben-Ha's fingers. Like, why did he have them wrapped up? But we'll never know. Sarah is USA versus Ben-Ha, Argentina. Sarah wins. Ben-Ha ends up losing in DQ and timing out. Sucks. Because, you see Ben-Ha talking all this jazz in the confessional, and then he can't even get the numbers right. Danny USA versus Ben USA. Ben wins. Kiki and Justine, Australia. Kiki wins. Emily's Australia. Tristan is UK. Emily wins. Troy, Australia versus Kaz, UK. They go back in the tunnel. Troy wins, and Kaz and Jordan time out with Ben-Ha and Jody timing out. Now, Danny is really, really excited that Jordan is in last place because, Jordan is a beast. He wins, right? But again, he doesn't have to say anything because he's already in last place, right? Just makes sense. Emily and Yes win. Team Australia, yay for them. Kaz and Jordan are going in the arena because they had the least amount of correct states when they came out. Tori says, let's throw in Darrell. Tori speaks to Kelly about the plan. Now, I'm feeling some sort of way about this. Because in the last few challenges that Darrell has been in, none of the vets have a problem with saying his name. And I'm trying to figure out, where is that coming from? Maybe you know, as the viewer, and you can remind me or tell me in the comments below. But Darrell has been an OG for a long time, like, period. He's just an OG, period. And he's not treated as such anymore in these challenges. People always bigging up Jordan. People always bigging up Johnny. People always bigging up Wes. No one bigs up Darrell anymore. And Johnny, Wes, and Jordan have lost a lot. They've lost a lot. Been eliminated during elimination. It's like, as has Darrell. So I'm so confused why we don't highlight him anymore. Does anybody know why that is? Because they just so haphazardly, Tori, let's throw in Darrell and Kiki. What? I'm so confused. I don't understand the level of disrespect there. And I really want to know the answer to that, because even Darrell is like, well, sure, I ain't got a problem. I'll throw them in. They want to throw me in. Like, what? Like, I don't know. Is it because Darrell plays the fence all the time and hasn't really necessarily chosen a side? I don't know. But people, even TJ doesn't really speak highly about Darrell anymore. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with that, because I don't really necessarily like that. We don't have a lot of black winners, and not to throw the black card in there, but bitch, I'm black. And all the people that I name aren't. And like I said, they have equal losses. And, you know, Darrell has won 4 times in a row. Like, no one has done that. So, like, why can't he still be a part of, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I'll let it go. Y'all let that marinate in the brain. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. Kellyanne is told Team USA wants to put... Okay. Tori tells Kellyanne about the plan. Apparently, Kellyanne and Tristan are supposed to be the swing vote to go with the USA, even though USA has put them in so many times. So Tori tells Kellyanne about the plan that the USA has, and Kellyanne is like, oh, I'm not going to do that. When I tell you, I was like, yes, bitch. Yeah, let's go. Because at the end of the day, they've been throwing your name in every freaking episode. They've been throwing your name in, girl. So now they want to use you, honey. What? You better not fall in that trap. And I'm so here for Kellyanne. When Kellyanne proved herself to me when she believed Johnny's word and Johnny went against her. And like, Kellyanne, and she won that. I'm Team Kellyanne all the way. Chick-fil-A Team Kellyanne. And I'm like, let's go, baby. Let's go. You know? And so Tori tells her, and she's like, yeah, I don't know if I want to do that. That doesn't really, like, suit me. So she gonna be, and they want to throw in Ben-Ha and Troy. Ben-Ha and Jody. So she had already had a conversation with Ben-Ha and Jody, like John A had a conversation with her. Everything got mixed up, went all confusing, and now they want her to go against Ben-Ha and Jody after she had already had a conversation with Ben-Ha and Jody. So what does Kellyanne do? Kellyanne does what John A should have did in the first freaking episode, and she runs tell that. She goes to Ben-Ha and Jody, and they come up with a plan. Well, more or less Kellyanne's plan. I'm hyped. It's more or less Kellyanne's plan. And Kellyanne like, you know what? Let's go tell Darrell and them what the tea is, and let's do what we need to do. If this wasn't a well-executed plan, oh, this was so good, and it worked beautifully. Chef's kiss. And I'm surprised that it really went this way because Jordan was in the background while Kellyanne was talking to Darrell. So I'm really, really surprised that it still went that way. All this time, you mean to tell me ain't nobody mess up a plan? Apparently ain't nobody mess up a plan. Apparently everybody thought it was full force and ready to go. Apparently Jordan didn't think they was talking about what they was talking about because Darrell was like, all right, bet. Let's go. And then it helped that Danny started off the meeting. We at the meeting now. It helped that Danny starts off the meeting and he goes with the USA plan. So automatically Darrell and Kiki hit their name first. And they said, okay, so this is what's going on. All right, we got you. So Danny starts the meeting off and he goes Darrell and Kiki and Ben-Ha and Jody. Theo and Justine concurs. Talk about, oh, we're going to go with what the team want, Tristan and Kelly says, nope, we're not doing that. And they say, Sarah and Theo and Johnny and Justine. Oh. Shots fired, baby, shots fired. What? Then Kiki and Darrell follow suit. Because Darrell's like, oh, y'all gonna call my name? Oh, I got y'all. And says, nope, we want Justine and Johnny and Sarah and Theo. Ooh, shit is messy. Oh, it's so messy. Ben-Ha and Jody follow suit. Troy and Amber follow suit. What? Tori is pissed, and I love it. Kaycee and Ben-Ha get nervous now. Child, Kaycee and Ben-Ha like, what do we do? Child, that was stopped. They was lost and confused. Because Kellyanne threw a wrench in their plans. That's how you play the game. That's how you play the game, Danny. That's how you do that. Make them moves and make them moves count and stick. What? Oh, that was priceless. Oh, that was so priceless. Kaycee and Ben sitting there choking on their spit, not knowing what they should do. And what does Ben do? Of course, Ben does what they've been saying that Ben would do. And he decides to go Team Kellyanne. so that is not a stalemate. What? Go Team Kellyanne, so that is not a stalemate. And they gonna throw Sarah and Theo in. And then he gonna say, oh, Tristan and Kellyanne, you know. That's yo, so good. Oh, it's so good. Oh my God. I'm really curious as to what would have happened if it stalemated. I'm really curious as to who Emily and Yes would have put in. But anyways, Ben and Kaycee thought they was gonna get put in. Child, boom, that shit was hilarious. Kaycee was sweating bullets. Ben says Sarah and Theo and Tristan and Kellyanne, Johnny and Justine are going against Theo and Sarah to be picked in the elimination. Even Jordan claps when he sees the names to go into elimination because, you know, Jordan is invested in the game. Jordan understands the game. He is the game. This was so good. Everybody is happy except for the USA dancing at the club. Baby, we get to the challenge and it's Team UK versus Team USA. You know, Kaz has a conversation with Theo that she doesn't want to go against him. She ends up not having to go against him. They end up going against USA, Justine, and Johnny. And just like how it happened with Johnny and Nani, Johnny didn't pay attention to details, and it ended up costing him the elimination because even I knew that it was the sun. Soon as I saw that sun, I said it's either the sun rays, cause some was straight, some was squiggly. I'm like, maybe he missing an eyelid or an eye pupil. Something's off and different with the sun. And I knew that it was the sun. All the shapes and the lines are gonna have them confused with somebody else, but something else, but I'm like, it's the sun. It's the sun. Low-key, Jordan was looking real sexy in a confessional. He had chest was out, skin tone was looking right. I was like, ooh, don't wave at me though, don't wave. Don't wave at me. Keep your hands in your pockets. But Jordan was looking real hot. I was like, ooh. Jordan and Kaz ends up winning. You know, not only did the audience help them figure out that they needed to win, but they damn for sure didn't tell Johnny about the sun being messed up, and they knew it. Ooh, Johnny was pissed, baby. Johnny was pissed, baby. I bet you wish you could stop the help from the audience now. Johnny, this is a part of the game. Anyway, we lose Johnny and Justine. Sucks for Justine, but Johnny needs to retire like CT did. Take some time off. Johnny does. I can deal with everybody else. CT can come back for a run. But anyways, this was a really good episode. And, you know, Johnny and Jordan end up bigging each other up because they OGs in the game. And I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I really, really love and respect the challenge for what they've done over the last 30 years. And, yeah, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Has it been 30 years? I mean, we on season 38. So, and I know they don't do 2 a year. Anyways, love y'all. Thank you for watching. Leave your comments below. Who do y'all think gonna be the top in the finals? Now, it seems like everybody getting sick next episode, and Tristan and Kellyanne look like they in trouble. So, I don't know. Amber's sick, Kellyanne's sick. I think Ben was sick. Everybody's sick. What's going on in that country they in? Anyways, leave your comments below. Let me know how you feel. Doses.